Welcome to Custom Trends, covering custom luxury and affordable entertainment throughout the country. I'm your host, Trixie Jen. On today's episode, we have Ginny Price from Jengems, who talks about her custom design jewelry. We also feature the Urban Chic Extravaganza and its founder, fashionista, Shittu. Then we have a special treat for all you mixed martial art lovers. We have a special segment with Joseph Mccamish, owner of My Fight Shop, and with the UFC fighter, Daniel Pineda. We also will be featuring footage from the St. Paddy's Day Parade held in Northwest Houston. Now for some fighting apparel. I was given the chance to meet with owner and operator Joseph Mccamish of My Fight Shop, an official UFC store. And here's what he had to say about his clothing and accessories.
Hi, I am here with Joseph, owner and operator of My Fight Shop. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
So can you tell me about the clothing and accessories you have here?
Yeah, at My Fight Shop, you have everything that you need to train or fight, from shorts, shirts, headgear, gloves, gis, anything you need to train or fight.
So when did you become interested in My Fight Shop and anything according with MMA?
In MMA, actually, probably 2007 is when the store became just looking around for gear myself. I was tired of ordering online, so I decided to open up the store myself.
So what else do you have going on? I hear you have a big event coming up.
Yes, in April we will have a customer appreciation, which will have motorcycle stunt show, a DJ, go-go dancers, models, exotic cars, free food, a bunch of giveaways, and a top-name UFC fighter.
Wow, so can you tell the viewers at home how can they find you online?
Online, I'm at www.myfightshopmma.com, and there you can find everything that I have inside the store.
And you're here located in Houston. What's the physical address?
Address here is 10541 FM 1960 West, and Houston, Texas 77070. We're located right next door to 4 Ounce, which is one of the biggest fight gyms in Houston.
So what would you say has changed throughout the years in MMA and UFC fighting?
Not much has changed. It's just gotten so big. It's taken over boxing from what I think, and it's just everybody's starting to get more involved, from jiu-jitsu, MMA, Muay Thai, everything. And it's just, it's growing so fast. It's a good ride.
So what is your personal favorite as far as training and fighting, and what?
Training, fighting, I love more the ground, the jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I come from a Hapkido background, and
Okay.
I went to a gym for the first time that did jiu-jitsu to do a seminar there. And when I finished, a lot of the guys wanted me to roll with them. Knew a little bit, but not much. And when I got on the ground, they murdered me. So ever since then, I decided I'm going to leave Hapkido and go into something else, which was mixed martial arts and more of the jiu-jitsu style.
So do you currently train?
Yes, I do train. I train all around Houston, but my home gym is 4 Ounce.
4 Ounce. Okay. Yes. And that's located here as well?
It's right next door, just 3 doors down.
All right. Well, you heard it here with Joseph, owner and operator of My Fight Shop. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning, Texas. This is Shayna Mokler, and you're tuned in to Custom Trends.
Up next is an exquisite custom jeweler by the name of Ginny Price. She has made her mark in the diamond world with her beautiful collection and elegant jewelry. And here's what she had to say about her latest signature pieces. Good morning, and today we are here with owner Ginny Price of Jengems. How are you today, Ginny?
Doing fine, thank you.
Can you tell us about some of your amazing jewelry that you have today?
Well, right here in front of us we have a gorgeous fancy yellow radiant cut with traps on the side, diamond ring. Total carat weight is over 8 carats in diamonds. It is just a spectacular ring. And here we have a tanzanite necklace and ring, each totaling just a little over 9 carats each. And then here in front of us we have a necklace, a fancy yellow necklace that we're actually in the progress of making. And what you can see here doesn't have any of the metal or anything added on it yet. We've just sat down and we've pieced together all of the diamonds, and we've made them symmetrical in the same color and the same quality. And then what we're thinking about doing is going in and taking some pink diamonds, some pink melee diamonds, and wrapping each fancy yellow with the pink melee diamond.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. So can you tell me how long you've been a jeweler?
Well, Jengems has been in business for about 3 years, but I have been working with an excellent team of diamond specialists that have been in the industry for over 30 years.
Over 30 years?
Yes.
Wow. So what is the highest quality diamond you have available?
That's a tricky question because our inventory is constantly rotating. I would say on hand right now we have a Cushion Brilliant 4 carat color F, and it's a VS2.
VS2. Oh, great. So can you tell me about your most unique piece that you have?
Well, the most unique piece that I've done as of lately, I had a customer that came to me with a 3-stone wedding ring, and it was passed along to her from her mother-in-law.
Okay.
So she felt blessed and grateful to be given this beautiful ring, but it wasn't necessarily her style. So she came to me and said, let's create a different setting for it. She had an idea, I had a few ideas, and we ended up coming up with this just beautiful, very vintage, unique looking ring. It had pink sapphires and a few other small diamonds that we just encircled with, and we incorporated the 3 stones that she already had.
Oh, wow. So the viewers at home can order custom jewelry.
Absolutely. It's what I specialize in.
Wow. So, Jenny, do you also do private shows?
In fact, I do. Just recently, before Christmas time, I teamed up with a local artist here in Houston, and we put on an art and jewelry show where I was able to showcase several of my unique items. And I've also done very personal shows before and gone to a client's residence and set up something for just a few friends.
Oh, that sounds great and neat.
Shopping at home for diamonds.
Yeah, I know. That sounds wonderful. So how can the viewers at home find you online?
They can find me through my website, and that's www.jengems.com.
Wow. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
Let's look at some more amazing jewelry.
I have something very rare and unusual for you today. It is a chameleon diamond. There are not very many of them in the world. In fact, a lot of diamond experts have never even seen one. What happens is when it's in a dark and dry place, it takes on this orange, almost yellowish color. But the minute that it's exposed to light, it turns into this deep olive green color. The one that I'm showing you today is 2.01 carats, and it's valued at over $60,000.
Hey everybody, we're Drowning Pools.
What's up? How you doing? Good morning.
Morning. You're watching Custom Trends on Iron Network. Positively entertaining.
Up next, we cover a world-renowned full-contact sport called the Ultimate Fighting Championship, known to most of us as UFC. UFC has become one of the most popular sports on television. We were lucky enough to meet one of the fighters named Daniel Pineda. And here's what he had to say about his upcoming fight.
Hi, we are here with UFC fighter Daniel Pineda. How's it going today?
It's going pretty good.
So tell me, what got you started with the UFC?
I actually seen my brother fight. Got me really excited when I saw him fight. So from there, I started training and got to get a couple of wins before you get in the UFC. So that's what happened.
So what is your master skill?
I love picking people up and slamming them, you know, so ground and pound pretty much. I'm a wrestler.
So what weight class?
I'm a featherweight, 145.
And you are from Houston, correct?
Houston, Texas.
So can you tell me about your next event?
I fight April 13th against Justin Lawrence. Should be a good fight. You know, he's a stand-up and a wrestler, and I'm a wrestler. And so we're both the same. We fight the same. Should be a good fight.
So where is this going to take place?
It'll be at the Mandalay Bay in Vegas.
Las Vegas. So can you tell me where you train out of?
I train at a 4-ounce fight club.
Oh. So how many times a week do you train?
Ooh.
How's that? Yeah, how's that?
Monday through Saturday, 2 to 3 times a day.
So Daniel, can you tell me who inspires you the most in UFC?
Who inspires me to fight? My brother and my coach, Robert Perez.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 2 people that get me going.
Wow. So can you tell us how we can find you online?
Man, you can just Google my name, Daniel Pineda, or you can just Twitter me at Daniel Pitt Pineda, or Facebook me at Daniel Pitt Pineda or Daniel Pineda.
Wow. Okay. Well, tune in, guys.
Good morning, Houston. I'm your Shittu, urban chic fashion designer. You're watching Custom Trends, positively entertaining on IO Network.
Up next, we have a fabulous fur designer by the name of Shittu, who presented her collection at the Urban Chic Extravaganza at the Belvedere Lounge in Houston. And here's what she had to say about her latest fur collection.
Hi, we are here with the amazing fashion designer Shittu of Urban Chic by IO. How are you today?
Hi, how are you, Trixie?
Can you tell me about your Urban Chic Extravaganza?
Well, the Urban Chic Extravaganza was actually thought of a few months ago, and I really wanted to do some of the remains of my collection for the fall, and I worked with the Multicultural Business Coalition to do it, and I'm very happy with it. We worked for 3 months, and all the models, they worked very hard, so I'm very happy about that.
So can you tell me about your amazing fur designs?
Well, I try to be different. Again, you know, my first set of designs came from New York, and they really hit it well because they're different. I don't like to be like other designers, but it's faux fur mixing with real, and I think it was very interesting to see that.
Well, at the Belvedere Lounge for the fashion show that you had produced, can you tell me about what inspired your collection that season?
Well, entertainment. I wanted to be very theatrical. I don't like things that are boring. Every show I produce has a Lady Gaga impersonator. So I was thinking about entertaining the crowd more say.
So can you tell me about today's event?
Well, today the Art Institute is putting on a show, as you can see. They're working very hard. They've been working for about 10 weeks. It's a student fashion show with the Art Institute. They have like a love scene type of storyline with every collection they have to show today, and I think they did a pretty good job.
So how long did it take for y'all to produce this?
Well, I didn't produce it. I critiqued, and I actually have some of my accessories at the end of the show. They used my leather glove accessories from my collection. But it worked, you know, for about 10 weeks, and you guys be the judge. It's a student fashion show, so.
So what's next for IO for 2013?
Well, what's next for IO definitely is going to be everything upscale, big. I'm not doing very many shows in Houston, and most of my shows are going to be in New York, and I think I'm going to have a very new and very upgraded audience. I'm very excited about that.
Will you still be doing amazing designs with fur?
Yes, definitely.
I love the sexy lines of fur you have.
Thank you. I work very hard.
So how can we find that online?
Well, I don't really have my things online. You can find me on Facebook. It's Urban Chic by IO or IO Shittu. I have a lot of things on YouTube that you can look at. Mainly my things are entertainment, and they're not for sale, but they are for viewing and events. They're for rentals. I think that's what makes my line very different and very interesting to go and see it. So,
well, thank you so much. Let's see the performance today.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna have a good time.
The Decorative Center for their beautiful space, the Art Institute of Houston, Fashion Houston, our fabulous designers, the countless retailers, restaurants who put some swag into our bag, and our wonderful teacher and mentor, Miss Dina. At the beginning of the quarter, when we were brainstorming ideas to put our fashion show together, our class agreed on one thing. We all wanted our show to be different. Today we'll take a journey through a story of love, betrayal, heartbreak, and revenge. So grab a plate on your way out. Thank you.
Up next, we're at the annual St. Paddy's Day Parade held on FM 1960. The people at the Concert Pub North were nice enough to let us film the festivities, so check out the footage. Alexis and Payne. How's it going today, Alexis?
Good.
How about you, Payne?
Pretty good.
So, what did you like best about the parade today?
You got to get candy and beads.
What about for you?
The parade and all the music.
All the music. So, what do you like about the Concert Pub North here?
They sing very good.
Weren't you dancing? You like to dance, huh?
Yes.
And how about you, Payne? Not so much.
I forgot what the question was.
Oh, do you like to dance to rock music here at the Concert Pub North?
Not really. I'm not much of a dancer.
And that's okay. So what else do you like about St. Paddy's Day, Alexis?
There's leprechauns and
candy? Didn't you say candy?
Yes.
You like candy, huh? So how old are you, Alexis?
6.
And you're from where?
Houston, Texas.
How about you, Payne?
13, from Houston.
So can you tell me what you brought today?
Well, today I thought that I'd be a horse.
Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that horse. What do you think of that horse, Alexis?
Good.
All right, we're gonna have fun here on St. Paddy's Day at the Concert Pub North in Houston, Texas.
boys, come on. Can't you see?
Thank you for tuning in to Custom Trends. I'm your host, Trixie Jen. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you next time, Houston.
Check. Check, check. Give me a monitor, monitor.